What weight class would each of our favorite Naruto characters fight at in the UFC? And for today, we're going to be looking at their Shippuden heights and weights just to keep things simple. Starting with our smallest character at 5'3" and only 99 pounds, we've got Hinata. Now, she's so small she'd actually have to fight at atom weight, which isn't currently offered by the UFC, even in the women's divisions. Moving up from there, but still in the atom weight division, we've got Sakura, standing at 5'3" as well, but weighing 100 pounds. Honestly, at the same height, I'm not sure how these two are the same weight, because Sakura, well, let's just say it must be in her muscles. Moving on up from there, our last atom weight contender at 106 pounds, so just barely making the cutoff, we've got Tsunade. She stands at 5'4". At these heights, it's kind of a wonder how they're this small. And now moving up to the straw weights, which is under 115 pounds, our first contender we got is Naruto himself, standing at 5'5", and get this, weighing only 112 pounds. I mean, I know ninja are supposed to be small and all, but this is kind of ridiculous. And I don't know why, but I always thought he was a little bit taller than that. Next up, also in the strawweight division, we've got Sasuke. He stands at 5'6" and would be at the top of the division, weighing exactly 115 pounds. And for our last strawweight contender, at 5'5" and just a smidge under Sasuke at 112 pounds, we've got Gaara. Moving up from there for our first character in an actual UFC offered weight division, we have Shikamaru at 118 pounds and standing at 5'7". Though admittedly, this would make him pretty tall for a flyweight, which is at 125 pounds. Next up in the flyweight division, sitting a little bit more comfortably at 5'8" and 121 pounds, we have Rock Lee. But hey, at least we know he'd wreck. You cannot tell me he wouldn't be in the UFC if he was a real person. Moving up from there at bantamweight division, or 135 pounds, we've got Itachi, who stands at 5'10" and weighs 128 pounds. Honestly, he could probably cut down to flyweight, but to keep things simple, we'll keep it at the weight they're standing at. Skipping the 145-pound featherweight division and moving right on to lightweight division of under 155 pounds, we have Kakashi standing at 5'11" and weighing 149 pounds, meaning that his rival Guy Sensei has another thing he could beat him at, standing at 6 feet tall and weighing 183 pounds. This would place him square in the middle of welterweight, which is the 170-pound division. This makes it all the more impressive that he one-shot KO'd our only middleweight contender, Kisame, with a crazy height advantage of 6'5" and weighing 183 pounds. Moving on from there, standing at 5'8" and weighing 193 pounds, our first light heavyweight contender, we've got Choji Akamichi. Moving on from there for our last contestant of the day, we've got Jiraiya Sensei, standing at 6'3" and also weighing 193 pounds, just like Choji. This places him, just like Choji, square in the middle of the 185 to 205 pound division. What do you think about these weights? Are these realistic? And who did I miss that you want to see next?